Hello, this is Joe, and welcome back to my channel. Let's start by reviewing the landscape of today's market. Currently, the three major indices have shown significant resilience, stabilizing near their latest highs. This stabilization marks a potentially pivotal moment for investors as it suggests a sustainable upturn. Particularly noteworthy is the long lower shadow displayed in yesterday's trading for both the Nasdaq and S&P 500. This technical pattern hints at an advanced phase in the bull run, potentially signaling the pullback phase is coming to an end. As investors, analyzing these patterns can guide us in making informed purchasing decisions, as this may be an opportune moment to add to your portfolio. Yesterday, we saw Snowflake stock surge with impressive volume, a move that may have been anticipated by many of you who have tuned into my previous discussions. Last week, I pointed out that Snowflake was turning a corner from its challenging period, and if you heeded that advice, yesterday might have brought you substantial gains. And examining the charts, we noticed resistance around the 163 mark, a level where past sellers gathered force. However, the stock broke through this barrier seamlessly, suggesting buyers are still driving momentum. This breakthrough is crucial, as it could be the prelude to further upsides. If you're considering a strategic entry, you might await a slight pullback to approximately 165 to optimize your position. Let's turn our attention to COM, which continues to show an impressively strong and durable uptrend. With its price increasing and volume decreasing, the current market sentiment suggests that few sellers are eager to exit their positions. This lack of selling pressure can often be a precursor to continued price increases. Reflecting on previous lows, we've seen the stock rise dramatically from around 29 to its current highs above 95, demonstrating robust growth potential. For those who appreciate stocks that could multiply several times over, COM remains promising. Selling now might mean missing out on further gains, especially if the upturn maintains its current trajectory. ONON is another fascinating prospect. Yesterday's low trading volume shifted to a significant increase today, facilitating a breakthrough beyond the resistance around 54. Such a move often indicates strong bullish sentiment, preparing the stock for further ascension. So far, our analysis seems to be pretty accurate, and the stock is moving exactly as we have predecided. I suggest you consider holding ONON if it's already a part of your portfolio, as there appears to be considerable room for upward movement. If you do not have ONON, it is still not too late to buy. Shifting focus to Albemarle, while the stock experienced a slight dip, its overall trend remains positive. The recent movement keeping the price above the 200-day moving average supports potential for a rebound. Technical analysts often regard maintaining positions above key moving averages as an indicator of strength for future price movements. If you have ALB in portfolio, keep holding it. Next up is Shopify. As we discussed previously, I personally believe 104 to be a short-term low. It looks like the prediction is correct. The price has rebounded in the last trading day. The short-term resistance to watch is around 115. If you're currently holding Shopify, it might be wise to maintain your position as the possibility for further growth remains attractive. Next up is Shift4 Payments. As we discussed before, the stock presents an interesting case following a remarkable green bar accompanied by significant volume 2 days ago. Prices have climbed above the previous resistance level at 105. For those cautious about potential volatility, you may consider waiting for a slight price retrace before purchase, though the opportunity for gains here is evident. If you have been following my advice, then you should have bought some for and have already made some handsome profit. Next, we have BWX Technology, another stock that have made some nice gains today. Given the current bullish market tendencies, I expect the price continue to climb up. Keep in mind the short sellers in early November are still trapped. The price right now is very close to the resistance level. The short sellers might try again to push the price down, but I think the chance of them succeeding is very low. Once the price breaks through the resistance at 136, the short sellers may be forced to buy back stocks to cover their positions. Next is United Airlines. UAL continues to tread upwards, albeit on a more moderate incline. The stable volume levels reinforce the current trend strength, supporting a hold recommendation for existing investors. Next is MicroStrategy. For those acting on my previous suggestions to enter around the 350 mark, recent price activity might have rewarded you handsomely. However, I have warned you yesterday that stock has shown the sign of a buying climax characterized by a rapid price increase on heavy volume. This is often a sign of reversal, and I said stock like this can come down just as fast it goes up. I suggested you to lock in some profit yesterday. If you have followed my advice, you should still have made profit today because it opened pretty high. I hope you at least set up a trailing stop order, that way you don't let your profit turn into loss. I emphasize that right now is not a good opportunity to buy. After a buying climax, you will typically see some violent ups or downs, but keep in mind that the uptrend is over, and it will take some time for the price to consolidate. So my suggestion right now is to stay away from MSTR. There are plenty of other good opportunities. Next, I want to talk about Boeing. Although in the midst of the downturn, Boeing's recent activities reveal possible reversal signs. Notably, 2 consecutive days marked by significant green bars and volume may suggest that a price floor, or support level, is forming around the 130 mark. Keep a careful watch, as reversal signs could lead to a profitable upswing. Next is TDOC. After its dramatic decline from pandemic highs, TDOC seems to be establishing a foundation near the $10 level. It has begun showing signs of consolidation, accompanied by recent green bars that hint at potential upward momentum. Stay vigilant, as a breakout from its current pattern could present exciting investment opportunities. Next is FSLY. Similar patterns appear in FSLY, where recent attempts to overcome resistance at 7.6 indicate potential for more significant movements. The stock has shown erratic behavior, yet the increasing price action signals a possible profitable opportunity should it break its current pattern. I will keep a close eye on FSLY, since it is hovering around its historical low. I don't think there is much room for it to go even further. It is very likely that an uptrend is coming soon. Next is SoFi Technologies. It has experienced some very nice gains recently. So far the chart has shown no sign of danger. If there is a pullback, then it is a good opportunity to buy. Next is Upstart. It is showing a very nice pullback pattern. Based on the chart, it looks like the pullback is over and the stock is going to take off again very soon. I will say right now is a very good opportunity to buy. Next to FSLY Aviation. It is on a very long and robust trend. It has increased tenfold, starting as low at around 16. This is what a strong stock looks like. You may think if a stock has gained 50% or even 100% is a lot, and many people are afraid to buy stocks that have risen quite a lot already. This is a mistake. What happens in stock market is that a strong stock will just keep moving higher and higher. So far the uptrend looks very stable. Volume is also not showing too much fluctuation. So I think the FSLY is going to continue go higher. Finally, we have Unity. The chart may look bad at first. It has dropped 90% from its all-time high, but I believe a new uptrend is coming up soon. We see there is a big downtrend from 2021 to 2022. Then the price just moved sideways in this 25 to 40 ranges for over 2 years. Recently, it had another sell-off, meaning those investors that were holding it for the past several years have finally given up and sold their position. If the most stubborn holders have sold their positions, then who are left to sell? Not too many. If no one is willing to sell, then the price can only go up. So watch closely. The price is going to rise even more. That's it for today. If there are any stocks you'd like me to analyze in future videos, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more analysis and insights. Until next time, stay informed and happy trading.